All right, Algebra 1, here we go. Moving on to 5.4, point slope form. Our essential question today, when can you write and graph the equation of a line without the y-intercept? Okay, not the most popular, but again, it's another way that we can graph lines and write equations for lines. This time not knowing the y-intercept, okay? Just taking a point off the line and knowing the slope. So what is point slope form? It's an equation of a line with a slope m and through a point x1, y1 on the line. Okay, and it fits in the formula y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, and I'll show you how this can translate back to what we did yesterday. To write the equation of the line, if we have a line that passes through the point negative 3, 6 and has a slope of negative 5, then there's our m, there's our x1 and our y1. Just plug them into this formula. So we're going to get y minus 6 equals negative 5, there's my m, times my x. Now minus a negative 3 gives us a plus 3. Okay? So y minus 6, and if I distribute through, equals negative 5x minus 15. That's the equation of the line with slope negative 5 that goes through that point. Okay? If you wanted to put this into the y equals mx plus b form, slope-intercept form, just solve it for y. Add the 6 over. Okay? And then you have y equals negative 5x minus 9. Right back to what we were doing before. So they do correspond. Okay? You don't know the y-intercept here, but as soon as you solve it, now we know the y-intercept is negative 9. That's where that line is going to go through. Okay? Let's look at some more examples. Let's say all we know are the 2 points on the line. Okay? In this case, we know 1, 4 and negative 2, negative 3. If that's the case, then you got to find your slope first. We've already got 2 points, so we can use one of those. We don't know the slope, but we can find the slope of any line when we know 2 points on the line. So y2 minus y1, negative 3 minus 4, x2 minus x1, negative 2 minus 1. We get negative 7 over negative 3. Negative over negative is a positive 7/3. Okay, so there's our m. Take either point. I took the point 1, 4. There's my slope. I plug that in. There's my y. There's my x1. Okay, distribute through. Boom, there's the equation of my line in point slope form. Again, if you wanted to, y equals, just add the 4 over. Okay? So, that's taking a graph and finding the equation. What if we know the equation and we want to graph it? Okay, so we want to graph the equation. So let's say we want to graph y minus 1 equals 2/3 times the quantity x minus 2. From that equation, I see that my slope is 2/3, and my point would be 2, 1. Remember, the equation was y minus and x minus, so don't take out negative numbers, but it is 2, 1. Okay? Kind of like thinking opposites. So if I want to graph this, I'm going to go to the point 2, 1, 2, 1, boom, right there. My slope is 2/3. I always look at the slope this way. That top number, remember, it's rise over run. So if it's positive, we're going to go up, and it's a run here. Your x is in the bottom, so if it's positive, we're going to go to the right. Okay. If the thing was negative, I would just put the negative in the top, and I'll show you that down here. So from here, it's up 2 and over 3. There's my second point. Draw the line through the 2 points. There's the graph of the line. Okay. So plot the point and then move the slope. If the slope is positive, it's up and to the right. If the slope is negative, it's down and to the right. So, what if we're in the y equals mx plus b form? Well, I know my y-intercept is 1, so I put a dot there. My slope is negative 2, which can be written as negative 2 over 1. Again, I put the negative up top, so I'm going to go down and to the right on this one. So down 2 to the 1 right. And if you think about what we talked about in the last section with the slopes, positive slope goes up to the right, negative slope goes down to the right. So it fits. Okay? So, point slope form, we'll look at this tomorrow and some application of it, and we'll get after it tomorrow. All right, we'll see you then. Bye.